Ali from the Government College of Technology, Multan. Today, I'm going to have an inspiring and insightful conversation with ChatGPT on a topic that is very important for personal growth and achievements. How to create daily routine for success. We'll explore how successful people structure their day, how habits shape our mindset, and how we can build a routine that help us to stay. So let's begin our questions from ChatGPT.
That was a fantastic introduction, and I love the topic. I'm ready for your questions, and I'll do my best to give you some insightful answers. Let's dive right in.
Okay, John. My first question is, what does it actually means to have a daily routine for success?
Great question. Having a daily routine for success basically means structuring your day in a way that aligns with your goals and priorities. It includes consistent habits, time management, and deliberate actions that help you stay focused and productive. It's about building positive habits, minimizing distractions, and creating a balanced schedule that supports both personal and professional growth.
Okay, that's great. My second question is, why is having a routine so important for achieving long-term goals?
That's another excellent question. Having a routine is crucial because it builds consistency and discipline, which are key to making steady progress over time. It reduces decision fatigue, ensures that you're consistently working towards your objectives, and also helps develop positive habits that compound over time. Ultimately, it turns long-term goals into a series of manageable daily actions.
Okay. My next question is, what are some common mistakes people make when trying to build a daily routine?
That's a great one. Some common mistakes include starting too big or setting unrealistic expectations, which can lead to burnout. Another mistake is not being flexible enough and sticking to a routine that doesn't fit your lifestyle or needs. Also, neglecting rest and recovery can be a big issue, as it's important to avoid overloading yourself. And finally, not tracking progress can make it hard to stay motivated and adjust your routine as needed.
Okay, that's great. My next question is, what are the key habits or activities that successful people usually include in their daily routine?
Absolutely. Successful people often incorporate habits like setting clear goals each day, prioritizing their most important tasks first, and maintaining a morning routine that energizes them, like exercise or meditation. They also tend to dedicate time for continuous learning, reflection, and goal setting. And of course, they prioritize good sleep, healthy nutrition, and stay connected with some networks.
Okay. My next question is, how can someone balance work, study, and personal time within one daily schedule?
That's a really important balance. One way to do it is by clearly defining for each area of your life. You can allocate specific blocks of time for work, study, and personal activities, making sure to include breaks and downtime. Prioritization is key, so focus on important tasks first and be realistic about what you can achieve. Also, flexibility helps, adjusting your schedule as needed and making sure you're not overloading yourself. And don't forget to carve out time for rest and personal enjoyment as well.
Okay. My next question is, what role does morning planning or reflection play in starting the day productivity?
Morning planning and reflection are super impactful because they set the tone for your entire day. By taking a few minutes in the morning to plan, you clarify your priorities, set clear intentions, and reduce decision-making stress later. Reflection, on the other hand, helps you learn from previous experiences, celebrate small wins, and adjust your approach if needed. Together, they boost focus and productivity and help maintain a positive, proactive mindset.
Okay, that's great. My next question is how can we prioritize our tasks to make sure we use our time effectively?
Great question. One effective way is to use methods like the Eisenhower matrix, where you categorize tasks by urgency and importance. And another approach is the Pareto principle, or the 80-20 rule, where you focus on the 20% of tasks that yield 80 results. It's also helpful to break tasks into smaller, manageable chunks and tackle the most important ones first. And of course, consistency and regular review help ensure that you're always aligned with your goals.
Okay, okay, that's great. My next question is what are some simple time management techniques that can help students or professionals stay on track?
Absolutely. Some include the Pomodoro technique, where you work in short, focused intervals, usually 25 minutes, followed by a short break. Another great method is time blocking, where you schedule specific blocks of time for different tasks. Using to-do lists or task managers can also keep you organized and help you prioritize it. And of course, regular breaks and maintaining a good work-life balance are crucial to stay on track and avoiding better.
Okay, that's great. My next question is how can someone avoid distractions and stay consistent with their routine?
That's a really important aspect. One way is to create a dedicated, clutter-free workspace that minimizes distractions. You can also use tools like website blockers or apps that limit your screen time. Setting clear boundaries like designated work hours and break times helps maintain focus. Another good practice is to prioritize tasks and focus on one thing at a time, avoiding multitasking. And of course, regular self-reflection and adjusting routine as needed can help you stay consistent in the long run.
Okay, good answer. My next question is how does self discipline affect the success of daily routine?
Self-discipline plays a huge role because it helps you stay committed to your routine even when motivation wanes. It allows you to push through distraction, keep you focused on your long-term goals. With self-discipline, you're more likely to follow through on tasks, maintain consistency, and build positive habits over time. It also helps you overcome procrastination and stay on track, ultimately leading to more productivity and success in your daily routine.
Okay, okay. My next question is what can people do when they feel unmotivated or fail to follow their plan for a few days?
That definitely happens to everyone. One helpful approach is to practice self-compassion and not be too hard on yourself. It's important to acknowledge that setbacks are normal. You can try revisiting your goals and reminding yourself of your why behind them. Sometimes breaking tasks into smaller, more manageable steps can help. It also helps to mix things up a bit, maybe try a new approach or change your environment. And don't forget the power of accountability. Sharing your goals with a friend or a mentor can give you that extra push.
That's great. Okay, my next question is how can gratitude, meditation, or journaling help improve our daily focus and emotional balance?
Absolutely. Gratitude, meditation, and journaling can really enhance your daily focus and emotional balance by helping you cultivate a positive mindset. Gratitude shifts your focus toward the positives, which can boost motivation and resilience. Meditation, calm your mind, reduce stress, and improve your concentration, making it easier to stay focused. Journaling, on the other hand, allows you to process your thoughts and emotions, track your progress, and reflect on what's working well. Together, these practices create a more balanced, focused, and resilient mindset, making it easier to stick to your routine and handle challenges.
Okay, that's great. My last question is what message would you give you people who want to start creating a routine for success but do not know where to begin?
I'd say start small and be patient with yourself. Begin with just one or two simple habits that align with your goals and gradually build from there. It's important to be consistent, but also flexible and kind to yourself. If you face setbacks, remember that building a successful routine is a journey and every small step counts. And like to seek inspiration, whether it's podcasts or mentors, and stay committed to making gradual improvements over time.
Okay, okay, John. Thank you so much, John, for sharing such a practical and inspiring insight about building a successful daily routine. I have learned that success does not come overnight. It built day by day through small and consistent habits. I hope our listeners are motivated to start designing their own routine that support their dream and goals. Once again, I am Muhammad Jahan Zeb Ali from the Government College of Technology, Multan. It was a pleasure having this valuable conversation with you today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mohammed Jan. It was truly a pleasure to chat with you and dive into such meaningful topics. I'm glad you found the insights helpful, and I'm sure your listeners will be inspired as well. Anytime we want to chat again, I'm there.